Greater Abyss gears are the ultimate stat boosters in Crimson Desert, boasting 10 times the stat increase of their level 1 Abyss gear counterparts. However, they come with a pretty big caveat that will make you think twice about using them. Spoiler alert, they are not permanent. It's also not really well explained, so if you're like me, you might invest a bunch of time into trying to get them, only to later wish that you could go back. All of that will be covered in this guide, and as usual, useful timestamps can be found in the video description. First, let's talk about how to make them. Partway into Chapter 5 of the main quest line, specifically on the Missing Seal quest, we will be introduced to the first witch that can craft, embed, and extract abyssal gears for our equipment. The strongest form of these gears are the Greater Abyssal gears. In general, they have 10 times the stat bonus of their level 1 counterpart. For example, if a level 1 destruction gear gives a +1 to attack power, then the greater destruction gear will give +10 to attack power. Now, these gears cannot be created by normal means. Instead, they have a 4% or 1 in 25 chance of resulting from any special synthesis performed by a witch. Special synthesis requires one gear from a category of gears that are craftable, such as destruction, haste, etc., and one gear from a category of gears that are more difficult to obtain, usually obtained through completing specific challenges or by lucky finds in the open world, such as Fortune or Gourmet. Now you might be asking why you wouldn't just do the Tier 1 special synthesis for greater gears if it has the same chance of triggering the creation of greater gears as a Tier 3 special synthesis. The difference is in the number of greater gears that are produced. When a Tier 1 special synthesis creates greater gears, it only creates 1, maybe 2. Tier 2 special synthesis can create 3 to 4 greater gears when it triggers, and Tier 3 can create 5 to 6 greater gears when it triggers. The way then to get the most of these greater gears is by savescumming. Save the game, go do a special synthesis with a couple of level 3 gears, and if you don't get the greater gears you were hoping for, then reload the save and try again until you get what you want. Not all gears have greater variants either. From what I've seen, greater gears can only be of the Bane category, such as Steel Bane, Elemental Resistance like Flame Ward, and any of the 3 offensive gears, those being Destruction, Insight, and Swift. Also, there is a Greater Infinite Arrows gear that gives 100% retention of arrows, and this includes special arrow types such as Explosive or Poison. As you can see, these gears allow for the creation of extremely powerful weapons. It almost seems too good to be true, and unfortunately it is. If you haven't noticed already, don't worry, you're not alone, as I also didn't notice that, unlike regular tiered Abyss gears, the Greater Abyss gears have durability. When that durability reaches 0, they break and are lost forever. There's no way to repair or recover them. So, rather than save scumming to try and get greater gears, I would actually recommend saving before you do any special synthesis of gears so that you can load back if you are unlucky enough to get them to trigger. Now, this next part is just my opinion, but giving Greater Abyss gears durability with no way to repair them just completely ruins their appeal as these god tier items that we would otherwise be ecstatic to get. I'm hoping at some point the devs change how they work to make them more practical to use. In any case, hopefully you understand the benefits and drawbacks of greater gears now so that you can make an informed decision on whether you want to try and get and use them or would rather just avoid them. If you have any questions on what was covered in this guide, you can reach out to me in the comments where I will do my best to help. If you want to see more great content, you can head over to my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day. If you're here today, have a great Saturday and a great weekend. And as always, thanks for watching.